Wow, cool logo. Oh, hey everybody. Jay here with Flyby Drones. So I wanted to share this video with you guys. This is a video I took last month in June 2022. I left Campbell River, Vancouver Island, and flew to Manila, Philippines. It was quite a trip. 4 different airplanes. It spanned over 3 days, and let's see, 4 different countries. So, as you guys know, traveling during COVID times is a little bit difficult, but not impossible. So I was able to acquire a visa to enter Thailand. I was also able to acquire my visa to enter into the Philippines. Was it stress-free? Absolutely not. There were some moments along the way, but the trip went really well. The flights were good, and I just wanted to share this adventure with you guys. So basically my trip started off in Comox Airport on Vancouver Island. Landed in Vancouver early in the morning. I was there at the airport around 7 o'clock in the morning. It was empty. There was no one around. Maybe because of how early it was, or maybe because of COVID. Maybe there wasn't so many people traveling. But check-in was relatively painless. There was a few documents I had to hand in. And my first stop was going to be Tokyo, which is the longest leg of the journey. I then proceeded to the waiting area and hung out for a little while, a couple hours, and then eventually the flight took off. And started the journey. It was an Air Canada flight. The plane was great and nice and big and comfortable. My seats were in the premium seat, I guess, or just up from economy, so it gave me a little extra room, leg room. They seemed really nice. Was the plane full? I think it was, if I remember correctly. It was pretty full. Doesn't look like there, but it was pretty full. So we took off. My plan was to sleep as much as I could, and of course I didn't sleep a wink. The flight, I think I watched 2 full-length movies, listened to some audiobooks, maybe dozed off for an hour or so, but for the most part I was awake the whole time. It's a long journey, but not impossible. And I don't know, I guess maybe I felt like it went really fast, especially when you're cruising at almost 600 miles per hour. We arrived in Tokyo in good time. I think we actually made up some time. I was happy to see the coastline of Japan, excited to arrive into Tokyo. I had a little bit of a layover, so I was there for, I think, 3 hours or 4 hours. The rule at that time was you had to leave Tokyo on the same day that you arrived. So arrived at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I left, I think, around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. So it wasn't too bad. I had to transfer from Terminal 1 to Terminal 2, which was fairly easy. Lots of signs in English. Most of the people I spoke to in the airport spoke English, so it wasn't too bad. I didn't have a ticket to board the plane, so it was nice to finally receive my ticket. Of course, I had to do that once I entered the Terminal 2 and went to the check-in counter, and they issued me a ticket. There wasn't too many people headed to Bangkok, so the plane was relatively empty. There wasn't too many people on board. There was lots of room. I had no one beside me. I could have laid down if I wanted to. I didn't. I think I got maybe an hour worth of rest. Arrived in Bangkok at 11 p.m. at night. Once I arrived in Bangkok, I was really surprised at how easy the immigration process was. I zipped through immigration, no problem. That was cool. I rented myself a little sleeping pod for the night. It was about $50 Canadian, which I thought was great. It was right at the airport, so I didn't have to worry about trying to find my way around. the next morning or anything like that. I got a fairly decent sleep. It was pretty silent there. There was somebody waiting there for me that checked me in and everything and helped me out, so that part was great. You ever seen one of these bad boys before? This is pretty cool. It totally freaked me out because I was like, I couldn't figure out how I was gonna get upstairs with my bags because I didn't see any elevators, but this is sweet. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, okay, I'm Jay.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same. We're walking around for like an hour together and I thought, oh my God, I don't even know his name.
So let me check which lounges are open.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
So I'm inside the airport in Thailand. It's a cool little shrine of some sort. That's pretty cool. Look at these guys. They are giving it all they got. A little bit of a tug of war going on here. Huh, interesting. They're all the same skin color on this side, and on this side they're all different colors. So there's a dragon on that side and there's nothing on this side. So that must have some sort of significance. Kind of interesting. Hey, so I'm here with Alex. Met him this morning. Yeah, he's headed to Sydney, Australia. And he's invited me into the lounge. Nice guy. So this is the Miracle Lounge in one of the air lounges in Thailand. Cool, let's go. So I'm here having my soup. And I'm here with my, I don't know what kind of drink that is. I don't know, but hopefully it's tasty. So I'm making my way to the gates, but unlike in Japan, all the stores were closed, but here everything's open. So, you know, just all your traditional stores. Nice, really nice. And they like to take your money too. Not a connoisseur of this kind of stuff, but I'm sure lots of people like to buy this when they're in the airport. If you like liquor or tobacco, that's the store for you. Or if you like perfumes and cosmetics, that would be the store for you. I flew with Thailand Air from Bangkok to Manila. Plane was nice and big. I can't remember if the flight was full or not. The guy I sat beside was from Mindanao, so it was great. He told me a lot about the Philippines. I was definitely measuring the distance of how far I had to go. I've been traveling for so long. I was really happy to see finally Manila from the plane. We flew around Manila a couple times before we landed. The first time we circled around, I thought it was cool and took lots of video, but eventually I started getting a little nervous because we did 3 circles, I think. Finally, we were given permission to land, which we did so, which was totally uneventful. It was great. The immigration process in the Philippines, arriving there, I had all my paperwork, everything was super easy. There was no issues, and I was out the door pretty quick. So that was really relaxing part of my trip. I did spend one night in Manila. The next day, I went to Victoria Bus Lines and got a ticket there to Baguio, which is about 5 hours north of Manila in the mountains. Why the Philippines? I have a lot of places that I would like to visit while I'm here. El Nido is a dream of mine. There's a few different other islands and places I'd love to visit. I just think this is a great place to be for me to visit Japan and visit Thailand and Vietnam and some other places. So hoping to bring you guys some videos in the future. I have some new cameras, some new drones, and really looking forward to putting together some amazing videos. Really appreciate everybody that's a subscriber. Thank you so much. Hit the like button on the videos. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. I try to make as many travel videos as I can. And thank you so much, and see you guys in the near future. Hope you enjoyed the video.